Okay, here I am. We're live. Oh, for day 17 of our NaNoWriMo journey. Write a novel in a month. 50K in 30 days. How we doing? Anyway, man, sorry. Sorry I'm a little late. It's been a long day. I had an event this morning for everyone at 11, and then I had another event at 1 o'clock for a private group, and then here I am now again for a third event. So it's been a long day. Yes, I'm still alive, Tim. I'm still alive. Yeah, barely. The cold has been really getting me down. Actually, energy wise, I've been fairly decent, but I can't really breathe through my nose at all. And so, like, talking for long periods of time, like I've had to do, I've basically been like talking for like 3 hours with my small breaks in between. And yeah, to say, no, sorry, even now I'm still struggling. I'm struggling. Struggling to breathe, but I'm here. I have energy and I'm ready to go. Today, I'm gonna say definitively we're just gonna do one session. I promised my wife, my beautiful, amazing wife, that I would help her move some things around the house today. So I'm going to do that before the kids get home. So I gotta buckle up, get my writing done, and then jump out there and help her. So let's dive right in. Let me look at my. Let me switch over here to my desktop. We'll get going. Tam, how'd you tell me how'd you do? How you been doing? Oops, I got the wrong projects open here. Give me a second. From all my webinaring this morning, how you been doing? Have you getting any writing done since we last met? Love to hear that. I certainly haven't. Let's see where I'm at. 22,000. Whoo, I'm actually almost 23,000, further along than I thought. I was telling someone this morning I was at 21,000, but I'm making some good progress. So looking good. Yes, everyone I've talked to so far has been like, "Yeah, I'm like 30,000 words." I'm like, "Oh man, that's great." One guy I met, he was already at his 50,000. I was like, "What, dude? That's awesome." Meanwhile, I'm here at 22,000, but that's okay. Almost 23,000. I'm happy with it. I really am. I'm not. I'm not. I'm really happy for them. I'm glad they're doing great. And although I wish I was doing better, I'm really happy with what I'm doing. Oh, so Tam says you couldn't stay for the world building session. My mother-in-law is still in the hospital, so I had to deal with. So I had something I had to deal with. Okay, I understand. I totally get it. To be fair, I was really struggling during that session. That first session was really rough for me. I couldn't breathe. It was like I feel like that was the worst of it, where I couldn't breathe. I did get a little break after that and got some water in me and some other things. I forgot to grab my water. I don't know if you were there in the beginning, but like the webinar just started without me, so I was like in the session, not ready for it. It just was it was just maybe it kind of was like, oh man, why did this happen today? But hey, I made it through. I'm alive and I'm still writing and I'm still here, so that's all that matters. You did write early this morning and looking forward to keep going. Good, 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 good. Well, I'm going to aim for this 1,930 words in a single session. I don't know if I can do it, but I'm going to try. I learned about a new writing technique, writing exercise yesterday. I'm going to give a try today and see if that works. I'll probably fill you guys in on it. Probably not today because I need to think my head around, get my head wrapped around it first, and I'll say, "Hey, this is what I did," and I'll let you know how it went, if it worked well, or if it's like, crash and burn. So I'm kind of already doing something similar to the suggestion, but I'm going to be a little bit more intentional about it this time with what this exercise is. Anyway, enough talking about that. I think I'm ready and raring to go, and I'm sure you are too. We're 5 minutes after the hour, so we're going to go for 20 minutes. Get my timer set up. And I'll count us down, and I'll get us started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's write. Okay, there goes our timer. How'd you do? I didn't do quite as well as I'd hoped, but I was switching to a different character, so I had to kind of get into who that character was and what it was all going to be about here. And yeah, it took me a minute to figure out, get my bearings, and get me where I wanted to go. So 640 words, so not my best by far. Definitely not 1,930. Um, um, dang, I really wanted to get farther than that. Let me see, Tam, if I can see the chat here, so I can see you. Feel free to jump in when you're ready. But yeah, so not too great. However, I was really feeling this chapter, and I like where it's going. I need to. I need to finish it up. In fact, there's probably just a little bit left. Excuse me, that I have to write in this scene before I conclude. So you're at 1,120 words, but that's including this point. Okay, that's okay. Forgot to note where I picked up where I left off. Okay, that's great. Man, good job. That's awesome. I love to hear that. So that's good. You're making good progress. I have no doubt you'll get there to your the rest of the way today. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm thinking I should be able to get in one more session later this evening after I get my kids to bed. Um, and I think now that I know the direction I'm going, I should be able to knock that remaining 1,3 minus 640. Let's do some math. Those remaining 1,200 words out of the park. I've done that in a session before, so I think I can probably square that away later. You like yours too? That's great. We're almost to the castle. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm see here I am. I'm working on Greg's character's backstory now for fun. It's been really fun to kind of explore these characters as backstories through scenes. Like I said, I don't know if any of this is actually going to make it into the story long term, but at least I know, like I really kind of have an idea what's going on here, and that's exciting to me. I've never really had the time, or never felt like I could spend the time to do something like that. It always just seemed like a waste of time. Like, wow, it's not gonna be in the story. Why bother writing it? One, it's fun, and two, some of it may find bits and pieces in because I do that like flashback thing where I'm writing a little bit and we flash back to this character's thing or something, or it also can explain to them their motivations and why they're doing what they're doing with in the future with the character that I will be writing. Anyway, well, I know we're supposed to take a break for like another 2 minutes. Let's see. I think I'm trying. Let me see. Let me look here and see how my project writing history is looking so far. I did a little bit of other writing somewhere, so I had an idea. I stored that away in my beat sheet here. So I'm at 640, looking good for the month. If I keep today, I'll be at 1,320 words a day. So I gotta fix that. I gotta jump that up and get back to my 1,400 or so. But looking good. 17 days in, man, we're making progress here. We're getting there, little by little, step by step. Every day we get closer and closer. So far, 19 writing days in this. I love this. I can see how many days I've actually been working on this. That makes me happy. I like that. So we're looking good. I'm over 23,000 words, which is great. I'm pretty happy with that. 23,000, almost 24,000. So I'm almost to my halfway point. Let's see if I finish up that 1281 plus 23 620, that'll put me just short. So maybe I'll just make my goal to do like 1,400, and that'll put me just into my 25K, which would make me really happy to get to that point, to be that halfway mark. I would really be happy about that. Okay, well, I think we'll call it there. We got 57 seconds left anyway. Thank you so much for coming, Tam. Really appreciate it. Had a lot of fun with this session. I know we're just kind of in and out real fast today. Tomorrow we'll be back to our 2 o'clock time. Okay, so look forward to that. 2 o'clock again on Saturday and Sunday, unless something crazy happens. I don't. Tomorrow will be 2 o'clock for sure. But weekends are always like, eh. But then again, I'm moving into what do you call it? Thanksgiving break for my kids all next week. So starting tomorrow all the way into not next Monday, right? Not this next Monday, but the next Monday after that. That's confusing, but they'll still be they'll be out of school to that point. So it's gonna be a little crazy over the next few times. We're not gonna quite have it as easy going with me as we've had the last few times. Excuse me. Anyway, well, thank you so much for coming, Tam. I will see you guys tomorrow. You'll be here Saturday, but everything is in retreat on Sunday. That's cool. That's totally fine. We'll probably keep Sunday short anyway. I only do 30 minutes on Sunday regardless. So if you guys want, you can always catch that later on, the replay later on my YouTube channel. And regardless, I will see you all tomorrow for sure. Thank you so much for coming. See ya.